wanna go out, critics on me, yeah. I don't wanna go, I'ma just stay home. All of these bitches on me, yeah. This ain't Sheen, this is V-Long. Fuckin' with me, you gon' be on. I don't wanna see you alone. I don't wanna be while you're gone. I'm the reason why you
we're live.
Holding back, Tyler Perry, tears, top tier. Don't
Is that Russ? Oh my god.
Welcome to the Levels to a Podcast, episode 14.
Hey.
Episode 14. And I'm here with my little sister, Destiny Martinez.
Hey, that girl.
Yes. She is the sole owner of... There we go. She's the sole owner of the Raven Photography.
On Instagram. Y'all look me up.
How many followers you got right now? I haven't checked.
747.
And that account's been live for a long time. But yeah, we're recording this on a Monday. So the Travis Scott situation is crazy.
Y'all.
So we're recording this on a Monday. Y'all aren't getting it till Friday, so shit obviously is gonna unravel as the week goes by. But for what we know right now, he got charged for two. He has two cases on him, and I know 100% the first one is for the first one's for unable to keep everybody safe. Like he wasn't prepared.
Yep.
He was understaffed.
Yep.
And it's crazy. Oh my goodness. Hold on.
It's a little scratch.
I had to make sure. There's so many variables, but
You knew.
what's it called? He got charged for understaffed, wasn't prepared. But I mean, okay, so those 50,000 people at that concert.
Why?
Now, Hallie, she's a friend of mine from high school. She texted me and she said that there's this other festival where they have over 100,000 people that attend, and there's like maybe max 2 deaths, and it's from like people overdosing, and that's it. You know what I mean? But this one was different because like people were getting crushed. People were, there was somebody in the crowd apparently pricking people in the neck with a drug laced. It was fentanyl laced with some other stuff. And the head, from what I heard, the head security guard couldn't call a lot of what the situations that were going on that night. He couldn't call a lot of it in because he passed out because someone pricked him in the neck.
Oh my.
Yeah. So shit show overall. Just horrible.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the 8 lives that were taken. Yeah. But I mean, it's so crazy because they're gonna have to put regulations on like concerts like this, because like moshing and everything, that's like a part of.
That's a part of it.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows that's a part of it.
And I think they're gonna put a regulation on like capacity, I guess, or not even that. Well, I mean, remember that movie Selena? And people were like,
they're moving forward. Yeah,
on the crowd, and people were getting crushed. I don't know if she stopped. I mean, I've only seen the movie.
Yeah.
But I know that was like a thing that happened, but I don't know. It's just the stage collapsed. That's what it was. Because of the people that were pushing up on it. But I mean, I don't know. They're gonna have to put something into play where it's like I don't know. I saw this thing on Twitter, and it was like these damn near cages where people sat, and then anybody who wanted to like be rowdy and shit, they would have to go to the front. But the thing, I don't know, like people were like, oh, that's a great idea. But I mean, they're saying that now, but they were doing that shit whenever COVID happened.
Yeah.
And people didn't like that at all. You know what I mean? People were like, there was these metal beds that they sat on with their chairs and they watched from afar, but they were like 6 feet apart from everybody. And they did that already, but I seen a Twitter post and they were like, oh, I love this, blah, blah, like, where can we get this? Instead of just touching a lot of people and being there. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like concerts are always going to be like
chaotic.
Yeah. It depends. And then on top of that, I mean, Travis Scott was encouraging people to.
And even in the past, he's been arrested.
Yeah.
For that.
That was on the documentary. He was that was like the first, I don't know, however many minutes, but that was actually in his documentary. He got arrested for it was at Lollapalooza. Yeah, he was encouraging people to rush the stage and and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Well, as for this Astroworld Festival, who would you say that who would you put the most blame on?
I would have to put the most blame probably on and there's there's a lot of moving hands like with a concert, but I mean obviously
I say everybody.
Well, yeah, everybody. I mean,
everybody.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing though, like the person running the event, like I wouldn't say it was the manager's fault for like putting on the event or whatever. I mean, he's basically putting on the event himself. He planned it. That's his festival. Really anything goes as long as it's okay with him. I would have to put of course, like he's the sole person, and then they're charging Drake, and then I don't know if they charge Roddy Ricch, but Roddy Ricch is helping out. Yeah, I saw that. Which is crazy because it's like, it's his event.
Travis.
If something happens, it's, I don't know, but I know for a fact that like Travis mainly, I mean, he could have stopped the show completely and prevented a lot of deaths. So it's his fault in that regard. It may be his fault for not, for being understaffed. There was a tweet he tweeted. He was like, "I'm trying to sneak all the wild ones in." Yeah, you saw that, and then he deleted it. He deleted that tweet like after that night, and I don't know, but I feel like the majority of the blame has to go to the person that it's about. And, well, not even that it's about, but it has to go to the person that orchestrated pretty much everything. If you look back at his documentaries, he had a hand in everything. He was yelling at like his light crew for not getting the right lighting and shit like that during certain times of his shows. I feel like he has a hand in everything, and it's just like everybody has to do what he says since it's his festival. So I feel like he is the sole purpose of why like those people died. He could have easily stopped the show, told everybody to back up or stop or leave or just stand still. I don't know, you know. But he kept going.
Not even just him. Like I know we've all seen those videos where one of the fans in the crowd goes up onto where the cameraman is like, filming or whatever. And they're like, bro, like stop, we need help or whatever. And they're kind of pushing away and they keep filming and like whatever. But if you notice, those cameramen, they have walkie-talkies. And who do you think they need those for?
Here's the thing. So Emily was texting some people that were up there. As soon as it was happening, like we were like, me and Emily were on FaceTime and we're like texting people that were there. Well, she was texting people that were there. I was looking at all the updates and stuff. And she said that either her friend or someone she knew she's a nurse or whatever. And she went into the crowd and she was like telling everybody like, hey, like what's going on? Seeing all these bodies on the floor. They were doing CPR wrong. There was kids doing CPR on other kids. So it's like, and they were doing it wrong. And the medics were doing it wrong. She said that she found she found 2 medics. One was freaking out. One was doing CPR wrong. So she had to show everybody there how to do CPR on these people. Some of them died. And some of them, they just completely were just incapacitated, either from the drug or just not, just, I don't know, however you pass out. And so she was like showing all, like everybody, like here's how you do it or whatever, and then resuscitating people. But also she told the medic, she was like, did y'all inform? And then they were like, oh, we already informed them. They denied our request. And then there's a point where people were recording where they were telling Travis to stop the show, and he was like, stop the show, hell no, fuck that, hey Chase B, run that shit. And it was like, you know what I mean? So it's like it's that denial, and I mean there's proof right there, like, that somebody told him. So he has to be the main person that's like,
he has to hold himself accountable for sure.
And then people are saying like,
did you see his apology video? Oh my god, this man. Bro, This man had a migraine or
Oh
something.
my god! I was like, damn. Bro. I was watching it for the first time. I was like, oh damn! This is the first time he's like saying something
Saying
about being
something.
vocal about it instead of just like a note screenshot. You know
No,
what I mean?
right?
And he was like rubbing his. I was like, what the hell?
He does not want to show his face. No face, no case.
No. Oh my god! Nah, he wasn't. He was like, man.
Bro, I'm so.
I was
fucking-
asleep that whole time. I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I was asleep. Man, I didn't see a text. I was at Chick-fil-A.
Shut up.
It's Sunday. You seen that? There's a Twitter post. It was a screenshot, and it was from his girlfriend, and she was like, "I'll text you when I leave Chick-fil-A," and it said sent
It's
Sunday,
Sunday.
and he was
God.
like, and he
How
captioned it like, "All right, I'm
stupid.
gonna have to move on." Or,
It's not working
I was
out.
at Chick-fil-A. Nah, yeah, he was doing some crazy shit. I was like, what the hell? And then people in the comments, they were like, oh, poor baby, he's stressing. I'm like, I don't know.
Not really.
There's a bunch of videos on TikTok where
God.
he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man, y'all motherfucker. And he's like, and his agent, he's like, you can't say that shit.
can't
Say rest in peace. He's like, rest in peace to all the homies, man.
Mhm.
Like, just
I'm
so
dead.
crazy. It was just shit like that, and I was like, damn. Like,
Yeah.
but when I seen it, I was like, that's it. I was like, that's it.
That's
like
it?
at the end, I was like,
Oh.
and then people were like, what is he supposed to say? Well, I mean, not that. Just be like,
Not
I don't know.
that.
I'm not gonna orchestrate how to do an apology video. It's so weird. That's one thing. Like that is the last artist you would see. You
No,
would think
right?
that to do an
The
apology
apology.
video.
Like
That is
this-
so wild.
Like, it's not YouTube. You know YouTube.
Like the next second person that I would never think would probably have to be like a true apology video. I was gonna say Drake, but I feel like he apologizes all the time.
Yeah.
I would have to say probably not Post Malone. He's really.
I was
he's like-
thinking.
I was thinking.
I
Right.
was thinking, but
I don't.
he's very.
Oh,
genuine.
like maybe like. I was about to say the baby, but he called somebody gay. I'm tripping.
God.
Damn, I forgot about that. He did apologize. I don't know, man.
Everybody gotta apologize.
Everybody
now.
gotta apologize. Damn, I don't.
Mm,
Maybe like Pooh Shiesty or like somebody that's just a straight like I don't know, man. Maybe Melly. I don't know.
I'm dead. Somebody in prison.
Oh, he made a song about it. I'm tripping.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh my god. Everybody's apologizing some way or another. Damn it. That's so true.
I'm dead.
But I really want to go I want to go take that road shit, but like I feel like if I set my camera up on a tripod to the wreck,
Oh.
but if I set my camera up and I'm like hooping, I'm like, damn, where my camera?
Where my camera?
Where my bag? I'm afraid of that. But there's there's cubbies there, but it's like little lockers, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know. Honestly,
Just take a backpack.
they'll be like, oh, it's the twist locks. I'm like, damn, my shit gonna be locked in there like forever. I don't know how to use those. I remember
Are
being
you serious? You never had 8th grade athletics? Or what?
I had 8th grade athletics, but like whenever what's it called? We had to get dressed. We had to get dressed fast and then go to the gym. I was like, shit. Everybody's putting their shoes on. I'm like,
Everybody
oh my
got
god. And then we're starting like shot and jacket and be like, shit. I'm like, damn.
I would actually not even lock it. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't snap it. I would just
Yeah.
kind of like let it be.
But it was like athletics, like it was with people like that were just like not in
like a sport.
pretty much. It was like
What
it was
grade?
damn
What
near
grade?
like PE because it was like a bunch of people in athletics and then like they weed them out as like the weeks go on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just you're just in there with a bunch of random kids and then your friends
Yeah.
and it's like
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I was getting dressed, I was like, shit. So I had to have like some little white kid just do my shit every time. And then he
Some
wasn't there one day. And like I was
bruh.
like, dude, how do you do this, bro? And I couldn't do it. And then finally I figured it out where like if it clicks, I'm like, all right, bet. And then I had to remember
Yes.
but oh man, it was so ass. And
Yeah.
then
even the ones
but
in,
that
at
was
the
in like
high
middle
school.
school. Yeah, the high
At the
school
high
too.
school,
Yeah.
they're better, but my locker for volleyball never worked.
Really?
Like freak volleyball. Hold on. Freak volleyball. High school volleyball. No, freak high school. Oh my gosh.
I don't like high school.
Anywho,
I hated Mans Park. Mans Park was the worst. High school was like the time, like if I started making music maybe in my freshman year, I think I would be like I think I would do a lot better as far as knowing a lot more people, and then because I'd make a lot more money. But like I started doing that at like junior senior year, and then all the people that knew me from my music, they left. They went to other states and stuff. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, high school was like the real after. So high school for me was like I realized a lot of the bullshit they were telling me, and then after high school, I was like, man, I really should have taken advantage of high school as far as like meeting more people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and I could be saying that about now too, but it's like I don't know, like it's very different in college. It's like, how do I say it? It's like one good thing about college is like a lot of people are from other states and shit, and when they come here, they're real nice. Yeah. And they're real open to talk to you and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just any musician I talk to down here, it's so weird. It's like, and I'm not saying this for any specific type of musician or anybody that I know, really. It's just like a lot of encounters I've had with artists. It was like they didn't know I was an artist, but they were artists themselves, and they try to seem bigger than they were. And then when I talk to them more, I'm like, man, maybe we could actually help each other out. And then I find out they like they only have like 12 songs and it's on SoundCloud, and they have below like 50 like streams. And I'm like, damn. And then when they find out I make music, then they start to like leech onto me, and they're like, oh, like maybe you could help me out. I'm like, nah. It's and they don't provide value at all. It's like, oh yeah, like I know how to do this and this. I'm like, yeah, I learned that whenever I was producing. And since like I do everything, like the videography part and then lenses and everything, when I'm talking to these people that are like, they don't care about anything. They don't care about the marketing. They just care about making the music, which is how it should be. But as an independent artist right now, like you can't think like that, and it's just not going to work out. So when I'm talking to these other people, I'm like, you don't provide any value to me. The only people that provide value to me are the people that I signed to Monarchy, and they live in other states. So it's like, I'm like, damn, this is like a waste of time. And it sucks too, because like I think the only artists that ever provided value down here to me is like the DJs. That's it. But because that's, I'm not dipping into being a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have like the equipment for it. I don't know how to work all those programs. So it's like seeing them, like that's like we could benefit each other by putting each other on, by like having shows and do other stuff. But like if it's another artist, I've been through what they've been through already, and especially down here. In Houston, there's artists that hit me up that are just like, they act way too like, I'm from Houston, I'm a Houston artist, I'm a Houston rapper, I'm like that, blah, blah, blah. They don't have shit. They don't have, they have literally nothing to offer at all. Nothing. So
being from Houston is their character trait.
It's yeah, for real. That's how they act. So, and I'm not saying that's about all Houston artists, but it's like the ones that are like, if you were talking like so highly of yourself, that's great. But it's like, if you're talking highly of yourself to the point where you're putting other people down, or you feel like you're better than somebody else, it's like you're not worth anything. Because the people who are actually doing it are just like, oh, like, okay, this is really cool, you know, try to help other people. I don't know, but it's just so weird. I met a lot of artists from Houston that are just like that. Some down here is just some. But they're more like, down here, they're more like, oh, I need help. You know, I don't know how to do this. But a lot of them focus on the wrong stuff. Like they don't focus on the marketing at all. Never once had an artist come in here and be like maybe a few, but like they're like, oh yeah, here's how I'm gonna market it. Here are the radio stations I'm gonna hit up. Here are the, like me and Blow just recently, like I find all the contacts, give them to Blow. Blow finds all the radio stations, all the A&Rs, all the emails, everything. Puts in a carbon copy in an email to like 99 max limit. Sends like a template email with our new song. We do that every release. That's why it takes so long for every song to come out. But we do that, and one radio station is gonna have us played like at some college in Alabama. So one of them is gonna we're gonna come on after Sweet Home Alabama, and then And be like, and now, Sweet Home, Alabama.
This is a certified hood classic.
And be like, yep.
Oh my God.
And be like, sweet, this is our time. No, but it's so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
and then apparently some other radio stations hit us up. So it's like that.
Yeah.
That's like marketing. That's literally it. And then people talk about it. They blah 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 blah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So we do that for every release, and never once I've had a conversation with somebody where it was just completely about marketing, because that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Mhm.
And I tell these artists too, I'm like, when you release a song, or say your friend releases a song or whatever, and then you see nobody else post it, or you're the only one that sees it, or he just simply sends you a link.
Mhm.
It's like, are you really gonna listen? And they're like, yeah, that's my homie. I'm like, bro,
Bro.
are you really gonna listen?
Hold on.
Just
The amount of we'll say SoundCloud rappers that Snapchat me links, I open it, swipe.
yeah. You see?
like you're not selling it to
You're
me.
not selling anything. And,
Like-
and it's like, man, that's some lame ass shit. I shouldn't have to sell. Bro, you are making a if you care so much about people listening to your shit, you should care so much about how you tell people to listen to your shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. But I used to just send links, and
Mhm.
you know, I went to great measures.
Not the Tinder, bruh. Bumble, Grinder.
Yeah, I
Anywho.
went to great lengths.
Nasty.
But it worked. They didn't care. You remember, you have a video. There's a video she took of me. Yeah, you remember
That's
that?
when you were upstairs.
Yeah, I was upstairs. I was like,
Bro,
I was looking
he
up at
wasn't
you.
even looking. He was just right.
Next app, Grinder, Tinder, Grinder, all that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't care, bro. I mean, they were listening to my music. They bought merch. It was wild.
Gosh.
Stupid.
Oh my
But it worked. What else is happening? So you got volleyball practice.
I have volleyball practice today, y'all. A-team libero. Hold on.
What is there? What is it? 18 B? Is there like?
A-team and B-team.
Oh, that's it.
And there's an A-team and B-team for boys, too.
What? Oh yeah, I saw this dude practicing volleyball like literally outside at the LSC. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like he was dead ass spiking.
Not that serious.
Dead ass spike. He was outside in shorts, dead ass spiking in front of everybody. Literally in the middle.
Was he white?
Yeah,
Does he have like a leg sleeve?
I think so.
God, no!
This is a certified hood classic.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's very extra. Bro.
Really?
Like a leg sleeve is not the same as an arm sleeve in basketball. Like it does not work like that.
Unless it has pads on it, but it has no pads. There's no pads. Oh, that's so crazy. But no, he was like he grabbed the. I remember because you know how they have the tents out.
Yeah.
So all the people would call him over to like be interested in the program, and he's like, "How about this instead?" Throws them the ball, and they're like, "Pass it to me," and they pass it to him, and he spiked it.
Oh my god!
And it went up, and he grabbed it. He's like, "All right, thanks."
Bro,
What is the point of that? Why?
No, I see him every practice because the boys practice are, I guess they're from 6 to 8 and ours from 8 to 10.
Uh-huh.
And he's always there. He'd be extra,
Really?
bro. He's like, he just.
You'll be there today?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
He's on he's on B team.
Bro, how many courts? There's 4 courts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think so.
Y'all are on the far right. As soon as
It
you walk into
depends.
the
It
gym.
really depends
Oh, okay.
on who claims what first.
Mm.
But no matter what, we have to have a court reserved
Oh,
because we're a club team and not just like,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Cause then everybody would just be. So who defends y'all from people that are just walking in and wanting to play with y'all?
Us.
Since you reserve it,
we wear these shirts, and if you're coming in without a shirt, and we're like, "Who are you? Please leave." But not rude. We're not rude.
but like the people that work there know, like they can kick people out if they're trying to interfere with y'all. Pretty
No,
much.
they don't.
So what's
care.
the point of reserving? You know what I mean?
Just so that we for sure have a court to practice on, so we don't have to kick somebody off.
Oh, see, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So the staff there would be like, hey, they have practice here. Y'all can't play on this court.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure because when I go, the boys are still playing, and then like once it's 8, I don't know, we're so strict. Like once it's 8 o'clock, we get on, and we kick them boys off.
Yeah.
So We just show up and then take the nets down. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's crazy.
It's so late though. I be getting home at like 11:30.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cause yeah.
Yeah,
you have to clean
I'm a
up and
busy
stuff.
girl. I got school, I got work, I got photo shoots, and I got volleyball.
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
And I work at a church. I'm a photographer for a church.
For real?
Yeah,
When'd you get that?
long time ago, before
Oh.
school started.
They like
You?
signed a contract with you or something, or like
Nah.
they're like, could you just?
Yeah, I show
They
up.
pay you or
they-
is it
yeah,
charity?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not charity. Photography is not for free.
Oh.
No, but
Crazy.
it's a church. You know the LSE Orange Ballroom at the on
Oh,
on
is
campus.
there?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's every Sunday, but they only schedule me like twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month. Depends on what they have going on.
Oh, that's cool.
And so it's the Ark Huntsville. So go on their page. There are pictures from Desi.
Nice.
So yeah, and they pay me, but we're not
Yeah.
gonna say how much. I'm just kidding. It's a pretty good amount.
It's just big racks. Big racks, big stacks.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
Shout out to all the risk takers and spliff makers. That's what Blow says. Down in New York, there's like bloods in front of his apartment complex.
Oh
So
my
when he
gosh.
goes out there, like top it off, and that's the way of saying like top of the morning or whatever.
Top of the morning, top of the morning.
And then they be telling him like, "Hey, word to all the risk takers and spliff makers."
Bro,
And I'm like, what the hell does that? I don't know, bro. But
Yeah.
shit is so funny.
Mhm.
But out there, they're like heavy on style. Like when Blow came down here, he was worrying about his fits and everything, and I just wore a t-shirt and
No,
flannel.
right? I just wear a big t-shirt and
It's
some
so
Nike
different.
shorts.
But down there, like ASAP, he's not from New York, is he? I don't know. Brooklyn, I don't know. But he made music videos down there, and he's like, if any interview you watch with ASAP Rocky, it's just like him talking about like he was explaining a time where there was a fight, like a brawl, came out or whatever. And then everybody was fighting and shit, and he was like, "Yeah, I remember my boy Lil Choo Choo. He had some the LaFleurs on, and then the off-white pants and blah blah blah." Like he was describing it, and I was looking at the comments, and it was like only ASAP Rocky would
Only
remember
him.
everybody's fits, but
Yeah.
not the actual details of the fight.
Yeah.
So the interviewer is like, "What the hell?" Like you're talking about their fits, but it's heavy out there. That's what
Interesting.
what Blow told me and everything. But and then a lot of my other producers, they live in like Boston, and one is in Mississippi, one is in Milwaukee, and then Joel, he's from Texas. He lives like an hour. You know how we're an hour away from Houston?
Mhm.
He's like an hour up north from
mhm.
Houston too.
Mhm.
I tried to have him come down here, but he didn't have a car. That boy, like, he's probably like maybe 18, 17, 18 or 19 or whatever. So talented though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
Mm.
But I'm trying to get like all the producers down here. Like, I've been trying to put on a show at the fairgrounds.
Mhm.
I got to email them still. But once I get a venue, then I'll have all of them come down and just enjoy the show or just be here for a week or however long they want to come down here.
Mhm.
And I'll like buy food and shit like that. I'm not gonna be crazy, but I want to. You didn't go to the concert that I had. Yeah.
I was
Mm-hmm.
busy, bro.
Yeah, I bet. It gets busy.
When I don't have homework or no work, guess what I'm doing? Editing pictures. Literally. And if I'm not editing, I'm at school, I'm at volleyball, I'm at work. I'm telling you, I do have some downtime, but what did you say? Like if I just decide to be on TikTok, I'm gonna be backed up on like so much. Like right now, I have a family shoot to edit and 2 full senior shoots to edit, and they're just sitting on my iPad because I've been scrolling on that TikTok.
That's crazy.
So yeah, and those pictures are pretty hard to edit because the lighting was crazy. But
you still use Lightroom?
They
You
actually
pay for it?
updated. Yeah,
Oh,
they updated Lightroom.
what
So
is
basically, you push a button and it highlights your subject or person or people, and you can like make them brighter. It's or like you can edit their
instead of having like a shield while you should have had a
like
shield.
okay, so think of like a picture, and like you up the exposure. It's gonna up the exposure of the entire thing.
Yeah.
Now there is a feature before the update where you can like color them in and then like
But
and
that
then
takes
you
time.
can but this one like gets it perfect.
really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It saves so much time.
I need to buy it because I don't edit many pictures, but
Mhm.
I know there'll be a time where I do need to edit pictures and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not really. Mine is video. Like,
Yeah.
there's an update they did on my video editing app. It's called LumaFusion,
Mhm.
and like if you have a shaky video, it has stabilization.
What?
And it gives you
How does it know?
it what's it called? It really all it
It
does.
just kind of gets on a face, like stays on a
No.
face.
There's no tracking on it. It's like it's really weird. It's like it notices the setting. I don't know. I
Yeah.
really don't know. But it zooms in the picture a little bit,
Mm.
and then if it shakes, like it makes it like it adjusts it every time there's a sudden movement. If there's movement like this,
Mm.
it'll work.
Yeah.
But if there's movement like jitters
Shake.
and stuff, it takes
Mhm.
that out completely. It's so crazy.
Boy,
It's so wild.
That's crazy.
And then there's this filter on there. It's a LUT. It's called a LUT.
Mhm.
And you put that LUT on and it says just red only. So anything red in the picture, it only shows that.
Oh,
So I'm gonna try to show it right here. See, like that red will probably be that all the reds in this will be crazy, but we would be black and white. It's so
Hey.
crazy. And then, pah, yep. So so crazy, but it's really cool. I think I'm gonna do a music video where it's just gonna be like all black and white and then red.
Mhm.
And that's I want to dip into that too, like making my own music videos and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I found this video editor in the UK. So like right now he's probably like sleeping. Oh no, right now it's probably morning time for him.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then whenever it's like late at night when I'm usually up, it's like he's like just now going to bed.
Yeah.
So I'll text him. I'll have to call him and be like, "Here's what I want on this," and
You
it
got him from the
sucks.
game?
I got him from. He hit me up on Twitter. I said I needed a video
Mm.
editor, and then apparently there's like a search thing on Twitter, and he found me.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, I did music videos for these guys, but they never, like Summer 16. We're dropping a music video pretty soon.
You already filmed it?
Yeah, we filmed it a while back.
What?
hmm It was with Blow when this one Blow, and then we're down here.
What?
So this song, yeah,
I
but you see
swear.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that song was made then. All these
How
songs,
do you hold it for that long?
we just have to.
Because me, like, if there's like if I do a photo shoot of like, something and I really like this certain picture,
You just have to post it.
I gotta post it, bruh.
yeah.
And like they haven't even posted, which I've been better, y'all. Like I let them post first and then I'll post after, but jeez.
Yeah, I have I'm like that, but over the years I gotten better
Yeah.
at just like okay, calm down. Like I need to
Mhm.
do it like this or release this cuz people really like, "Hey, I saw you posted this. Like when is this song coming out?" And it's like a song that I previewed years ago.
Yeah.
Like shit. But no, like I have like 5 songs that are completely done, mixed and mastered, and I have like 100 songs that are like halfway done.
Mhm.
And as soon as I finish those, if I finish the latest song I did now, if I finish that, it's probably not going to be out until like maybe a year and a half from now.
What?
Yeah. All the good songs, though,
I would honestly overthink it. I'd be like, dang, I gotta change this now.
well,
I
that's
listen
the
to it.
beauty. That's the beauty of like having the song done. So when you're like, shit, I don't like this part, you can change it,
I guess.
and then you add on to it. But the more you listen to it, I do get tired of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, man, it's different. Like you're like, man, people are gonna listen to this and they're gonna tell me how they like it.
Yeah.
And then what really gets me going is like when I finish a song and I'm like, if I perform this, how are they gonna react?
Yeah.
And getting a little taste of what it's like to perform after doing the songs that I think that would be good performance songs, so crazy. So now I'm like really excited to make music. Like I feel like I always had purpose like in making music, but now I have like more of a purpose to like make the type of music that I want to, make the type of
Yeah.
music I'm making right now, because now I know I can perform it and this is how people would react to it, since
Yeah.
they reacted to my other older
That's how I
songs.
feel too. Like in photography, like
Mhm.
what I have on my page, like I am proud of it,
Mhm.
but I always go back and I'm like, dang, that was so ugly. Like, why did I edit
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
And then I think it's so crazy, even like how hard I criticize myself. People are booking,
Yeah.
and like I have people booked in March of 2022.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
like they don't even know if I'm gonna still do photography, but they still
exactly.
believe like
Mhm.
Desi got it down.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah. I also overwork myself. I just gotta put it out there. I
you need a
find
team.
it-
That's the thing. Like you,
Yeah.
and that's the hard thing about it, is because it's like you know how you want it to look,
yeah.
and it's like if you have a team of people, it's almost like, man, they're gonna make it. I'm gonna have criticism. You feel like I at least I feel like it would like extend the process of getting shit done, because like I wanted to record the podcast and then send it off and have somebody edit it, but I know that'll take a week.
Yeah.
And it takes me like a couple days to get a full podcast over with. But it's like shit, like I want to get it out and I want to finish it before the end of the week. And then it's already uploaded on YouTube and stuff like that. But I want somebody to edit my videos. I want somebody to record me and mix and master my own vocals the way I like it. But that's the whole reason why I started engineering, is because I want to do it like how I want
to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the same thing with you. But I think with editing, you would just need like I don't know. You just need a team.
Like me, like when people, like I have somebody in my request right now, but I'm kind of just soaking it in right now. No, yeah, I don't know that. Anywho, but I'm just always down to be like, oh yeah, I can fit you in, we can book. And like very far in advance, and who knows what's gonna happen that day. I just do it. I just put them down. And I think it's not, I mean, it's good to book in advance to have a secure spot, but when the time comes, I'm like, oh, hold on, I'm a little busy. And that's how I'm feeling right now, because everyone's booking like their fall sessions and stuff like that.
So I got a question. When you're outside, and I'm trying to apply this to video, because I only do videos pretty much. I rarely ever take pictures. So do you have a screen? What is it, like sunglasses for a lens? What is it called?
A sunglasses for a lens.
That's pretty much how you would describe it.
And it is a screw on?
Screw is on the lens.
I don't use those.
Sun filter. I don't know.
When I got like the starter kit, because that's the only time I've seen them, they literally called them filters. There was like a gray looking one, a pink looking one, and a clear one.
For the lens? Oh no. I'm talking about like a. It's a darker shade. It's like a tint. It's like a tint for your lens. So when you go outside and you're taking pictures or you're doing whatever, you don't have to boost your shutter speed down, or you don't have to boost your shutter speed up to make it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but when you take a lot of pictures in the sunlight, so like how do you keep it from being overexposed?
Well, for me, as I keep learning my editing style and stuff like that, I'm shooting, like if I'm taking a picture and I show them to you on the screen, I make sure that they're dark.
Really?
Yeah, I make sure that they're dark to make sure that, like, I think it's really hard to get your facial like features, like your eyebrows, the top of your hair, like, because I like backlit pictures, meaning the sun is behind you instead of the sun being on you, because that's where you can
makes
see
the outline.
Yeah. And it just makes it very warm and awesome. Yeah. Anywho, but because the light source is behind you, it can make your face darker. It can make, but that's just how it is. And that's when it comes to editing. So because it's going to be darker, like right here, because the light's behind you, because it's going to be darker, I keep it dark and I go and edit it lighter, because it's hard to, because think about it, if a picture is like super overexposed, it's going to be hard to bring blacks in.
Yeah,
because if you think about it, if you have a white sheet of paper, if you took a picture of a white sheet of paper, make it black, and you were like, what, how do you make it black? But if you have already darkness to work with and you add light to it through editing, add exposure, add highlights or whatever, the darkness will still be there, like your eyebrow. Like, it's hard to explain. You just kind of have to do it.
They said in whenever you're doing video and stuff, it's like, it's called dynamic range, and the more dynamic range you have, it's like more like, it's weird. And then when you edit it, it brings all those colors back. It's so weird, like the information and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you shoot raw or JPEG?
I don't, because I have a feeling my computer, I don't know, I still got to get into that, but I've already set a routine and it works just fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you do it.
So I heard to shoot in raw and this, which if that works for you, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And honestly, I don't know why the quality looks so much worse in raw than JPEG.
See, that's the thing. They want you to shoot in raw because it's like the raw image. Like you
image.
can be as creative as you want.
Yeah.
And I think that's the point of it. But if I can see it through my little viewfinder or whatever, the screen, God, please. But if I can be like, okay, I can work with that, then I can just edit it. Gotta trust your editing. Well, for me, yeah. So.
I feel that. Yeah, I don't know. It's have you ever I've had this where I do a video and I export it and then I take a screenshot from my my software or whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
my video editing. And then when I hit edit, it makes the picture lighter. Have you ever had that?
Lighter. On is it
Like
on your
when
iPad?
you go to your camera roll, your camera roll
Oh.
or whatever. Does it get when you press edit? Does it get lighter? For some reason, it just gets
So-
lighter.
I haven't edited pictures on my camera roll,
Uh-huh.
but my video. Okay, y'all, I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Ew, but bought it myself. Hey, okay. Anywho, okay, but I know like if I take a video
Yeah.
and I let's say I rewatch the video and I swipe to a picture, the picture is so dark,
Right.
but the video is bright.
Exactly. I don't understand. So from what I heard, there's a thing called HEIC, and if your phone isn't in the right format, it'll change the way it looks on the screen.
Yeah.
And even when you like try to, I don't know, it's so weird. And it might just be my raggedy ass phone because like I don't have enough storage.
Not
Like
the 11, bro.
I have the I have the 11 Pro Max.
How many gigabytes?
64, bro.
Ah!
That's it.
256. Let me tell you.
My iPhone 7, I still have my iPhone 7 because it has 256 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And like all my videos, all my pictures, like I store on
Hey,
there.
the iPhone 7 and 8 camera, it's kind
It
of
works.
hard.
Really?
It's kind of hard.
I don't know.
I feel like I don't use my camera really often, but the front camera on the 13 and especially my 11, the front camera was dookie.
Really?
It was so dookie. Like, I don't know. I guess I just have bad luck or something.
Yeah.
I mean, at first, let's talk about the cinematic on here.
Oh yeah.
I don't ever use it. Literally, don't
Really?
ever use it. And isn't that like the main reason?
It's
of
like a video? It's video, right?
It's video, and it's basically portrait mode in a video.
Yeah.
So it's like not that special.
Well, you can go back and forth, foreground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're ugly. Oh my god. Let me stop talking. No, but it's really.
You're like, you're ugly. Oh my god.
No,
so
it's not that special, y'all. Don't spend all the money. I got it because I got the 13 because the 11 it was cracked, the screen was cracked. Oh, and also you already know, if you get your screen replaced, you know, like cuz mine was like cracked really bad, and I got it replaced at the Woodlands Mall. Okay,
Oh,
at the
wow.
Woodlands Mall because you know, it was cheaper. Well, it distorted like all the colors. So like if I were to like edit a picture on here and I like upload it to like I don't know, if I edit a picture and I send it to your phone,
It looked
I'm gonna be like,
completely different.
bro, why did I edit like
Oh,
that? Yeah.
that's
So it
so
distorted
frustrating.
all the colors. The screen that they put on it was
That
horrid.
is so frustrating.
Yeah. And it got to the point where I had to go in my settings and then change the screen colors.
Wow.
I know y'all know what that is. It's like you see like different colored
Yeah.
pencils. Bro, it did not work. But it made it better, but it didn't work.
Wow.
It was bad. It
That
was
must
really
be
bad.
frustrating.
Yeah, it was horrible. And at the time, that was when I was editing pictures literally on my phone for photography because that's when I was starting out. Like literally I would edit. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm exposing myself here. No Lightroom, no iPad, nothing. But
Wow.
anyway,
That's
gotta start
horrible.
somewhere, y'all.
Exactly. I was
Uh-oh.
stealing beats off YouTube and putting my producer tag over it, sending it to rappers. And then in one text me, he was like, "Hey, bro, I saw your beat on YouTube." I'm like, "Shit, he knows I scammed him." And he's like, "Nah, you have 1,000 followers." I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm just, you know me, I'm just grinding. I have 1,000 subscribers. You feel me? Like."
Oh my God.
I thought it was my beat, but he's like,
Horrible.
"Oh yeah, bro, did you collab with somebody? It's a different producer tag." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just a collab."
It's just a collab.
He lives in Houston. I hope he never
That's
found
so
out. He probably
I'm
still
dead.
think he's like, "Hey, I already put you on this producer, bro. He
Bro,
uploads every month."
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. When did you start? You were a junior, so I was like in
Yeah.
8th grade. Yeah, I was in 8th grade, and I remember my little volleyball friends. They were telling me, "Destiny, your brother stole beats from you." And I was like, I don't know nothing about it.
See, with that I did not steal beats because that's when I was starting to produce.
Yeah.
I was sampling, so I would sample
Yeah.
like Shiloh
like
Dynasty.
Shiloh,
And then people were like, all these beats or whatever, they're stolen. I'm like, I made these beats. I'm just using the
beats,
same sample.
The sample, like
So
the
I was like,
singing
so,
part.
I remember you little bitch. We're cool now. Will Keith, he would try to expose me in high school. He was like, oh, like, I don't know. He said something on Twitter, and I was like,
It's always high school.
Yeah,
God.
man.
Anywho.
So I went on Snapchat and I uploaded it to Twitter and everything. I'm like, y'all can literally see where I put the kicks. You can see where I did this.
Yeah.
I literally made it. Nobody gave me my props after that. Nobody said anything. They were just like, oh, okay.
I guess.
I guess he makes some beats or whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, your music sucks ass.
No, but even like
Yeah, it
like
was ridiculous.
bigger artists sampled Shiloh.
I mean, but it's not that. People didn't understand that you could sample.
Yeah.
It just so happened that like my beat, like the drums and shit sounded similar to like another beat, but it sounded too similar because it was just a sample.
Yeah.
At the time I wasn't chopping like that. I was just like putting the sample, looped it.
Yeah.
So it sounded like everybody else's lo-fi beats on YouTube.
Yeah, not the
So I was like,
lo-fi.
damn, the lo-fi shit.
Bro, I be looking that stuff up to study. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I never have done that. It distracts me. Like
Really?
music, like my mind goes like.
See, if I'm doing math, I can listen to music. If I'm reading,
Yeah. If it's
I'm
math.
reading words,
Yeah, those are like puzzles. It's like puzzles, but
Yeah.
like when I'm doing essays and stuff for
oh
like,
no,
I
will
can't-
start typing.
I
the
have to have
lyrics.
someone in the background, like YouTube or like something. But if it's music, I'm like, I'll just sit there and I'm like, I wonder how he did that kick, or I wonder how he did those effects. Shit like that would just like distract me completely.
Yeah, I cannot go to sleep to music.
Yeah, I mean neither.
I
Nope.
can't. It'll keep me up, and I'll be like, "Ooh, that's a good song."
I watch
Even
scary
if it's
shit
new.
when I go to sleep. Like
What?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I can't go to sleep after watching a
Oh
scary.
really?
Yeah, I'd be
Nah.
like tucking my toes in.
Nah, I be putting on like those
He's psycho.
found footage, the what's it called, like the most scariest videos like that have happened in the past year, and it's like it'll be like
God.
yeah, like creatures in the graveyards and stuff, and like the little trolls and shit that be walking, or like like this found footage, like old footage, or like the dolls that the little girl would hold and her head would turn.
You
I
know
watch
what?
stuff like that.
You know what? Scary movies that are in the theaters, I don't get scared. But if it's a movie about rape, about kidnapping, about real life stuff,
Yeah.
I find it very
Yeah.
hard to function the next 3 days.
Like there's this
Like
oh
I
my God.
start living in fear,
There-
like getting snatched.
There's this oh my God, it's horrible. There's this murder case that happened in like the 60s, right? And it was like one of the most brutal cases of like rape, kidnapping, and everything. And I was like, what makes this different? They weren't serial killers. It's just this one case. And I was like, what's so bad about it? Even to this day. So okay, just hold on. My mind is going crazy. So there was these two guys, and they owned a van, of course, or whatever, and they would take girls or whatever. But what made them like stand out from the other murders was they would record everything, like on a vocal thing, and they would record like the rapings and their killings and everything. It was horrible, and they still have those tapes today. It has not been released to the public, but they have those tapes today still to desensitize officers going into the force. So they make them listen to the whole thing to desensitize, to have that detachment, so they could just be like, okay, like. And there's a video where you could hear just a little bit of it on YouTube, where they document the case, like the courtroom, and they're talking about it, and they play it in the courtroom. All these women, all these men came out crying.
Yeah,
They couldn't handle it.
yeah.
And it's like that, but
Recordings.
but
are
yeah, it's horrible.
Like Jonestown, God.
Oh yeah, right. But also, I found this one of the guys linked up with this other guy. I forgot their names. Oh my God, I don't really care. But they got together, and one of them has been doing that for a long time, because they found a tape of him, a 58-minute tape of him talking in the microphone, so the girls could play whenever they got captured. So the girls would get captured, and they played this tape, and it was like, you're probably wondering why you're probably scared, you're probably naked, you're probably have your clothes on, blah blah blah. But get used to it. And this whole 58-minute thing, and it was described. It was horrible. I was listening to it on the way home. I was like, this shit is
on the way.
I was like, this shit is disgusting.
Yeah,
like
no.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's not even
Another thing that creeps me out is like cults.
Yeah, cults.
Like,
yeah, crazy.
The ritual. God.
Yeah, those cults where they
Ritual.
they would have AIDS, like aid cults, and they would go around sleeping with people and then leaving them a note saying, if you you have AIDS now, you're probably gonna die, but if you can either kill yourself now or you can join us and spread this.
Ooh,
Yeah.
like
And-
movies about cults, and they're like, hold a hand.
Yeah,
go in
yeah,
a
yeah,
circle.
yeah.
Like that's just like, I don't like it.
There's this. I'm sorry. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, my. Just hold it in.
This is a certified hood
I need to
classic.
stop. No, but we were coming home from a volleyball tournament, and my friend Q, she's like the mom of the team. Anyway, she was driving, and we were like literally in the middle of nowhere. Like we were coming from, I don't remember if we were coming from College Station. First of all, the way to College Station is already creepy itself.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're coming back from one of our tournaments, and we just see this tiki torch. You know, like the stick and the flame. We're
Oh,
nowhere.
wow.
We're literally nowhere,
That's
bro.
weird.
It's just two lanes going like this. And we're like, bro,
No,
who
that's
is
weird,
that?
bro.
Like, it freaked me. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was just a fact that there's, somebody had to light it.
Yeah.
Somebody, it
Oh,
freaked
imagine
me out.
the bus driver. Shit, we got a flatty. We're gonna pull over real
Bro,
quick. Oh,
not
here,
by
let's
the
pull over by
torch.
the CP torch. Give it some light.
Did you say TP?
Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Let's go over here by the teepee torch.
TP.
All right, everybody. We're gonna have to. Everybody, get on the side of the road. All right. Let's
Bro,
see.
even like Jeepers Creepers, bro.
Everyone's Jeepers Creepers.
God.
The teepee torch. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh man. Ma'am, we need some help.
Why did you?
It's some dude in like with a white face in the forehead, like, ma'am, sir, what the hell?
Sir.
We need we're over here. We need some help. Yeah, no.
Get in the bus.
No. There's a tree bark and they just go like this.
There's a tree bark. Just one bark.
This is a certified hood classic.
There's a tree bark and they go behind it and they disappear. You're like, damn.
Where'd I go?
That is so crazy.
Oh my god, what were we talking?
Oh,
Tiki
hell
torch.
no.
A TP torch.
Teepee torch. Like, damn, I wish I knew how to repair a tire. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Yeah.
What the heck?
That is so funny. But no, I did I saw a video on TikTok last night and it was these guys were at a graveyard in Mexico and there was people screaming. They're like, please help. They're like, please help. And then you see these guys dressed in all robes, like in the middle of the night with a big ass fire. And there was like a dog there, like walking around. And these guys were recording, like, what the hell's going on? They had their flashlights. And these guys in robes were just looking at them like,
The robes.
so crazy. And they
Yeah.
all like, got spooked and they left. But there was people in the back. They were like, help, please help. Like, but it was like one of those things was like, if this shit is staged, they did a really good job
Yeah.
because it was like crazy. They all wore the same like white
Yeah.
mask
Yeah.
and they were covered in black drapes.
Oh, yeah.
And they were and surrounding a fire and they're holding hands and they look back at them holding the flashlights and then they were like, they look confused and then they disperse and they started like coming after, not running after them, but like it was in like 4K too. It was
Yeah.
like clear, like you could see everything. It was so
Yeah.
wild.
Ooh.
But it was just uploaded recently. It's probably gonna get taken down because I've seen videos like that and
Hey,
they
did you save
get
it?
taken down.
Did you save it?
I think I did. I liked it. So it's in my likes on the Levels to a Podcast TikTok. I need to make all the funny shit like I want to bring up in podcasts. I like on TikTok so I could bring it up, but I just was like I never get to it.
Yeah.
But honestly, we can end it here. It's a short episode today.
Hey.
Gotta
go to volleyball practice, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna go hoop. Probably not gonna get picked up today, but
God.
I will. I mean, like, I don't know.
I will.
I mean, I will, but like my height. It'd be so big. They're long over there.
No, yeah.
ridiculous.
And it's only like the rec center at Sam Houston.
I know.
Bro, the rec center at A&M, unmatched.
It's crazy.
PV, Prairie View, Prairie View.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, anyway,
It's big.
the rec center is nice.
Really?
Like, we had a game we played against PV,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a indoor stadium. We'll say it had like
Yeah.
seats.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like were they foldable? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's
Maybe they were
crazy.
just benches,
Mhm.
but it was like, you know,
Damn.
it kind of reminded me of Bowen, but on the ground.
Oh yeah, Bowen Mass Park, right?
The high school.
We're gonna go ahead and end it right here. That's episode 14.
Please.
We're
gonna light our teepee torches.
Man, we're gonna get right here by the teepee torch
to keep warm.
to keep warm. Everybody surround the teepee torch. Everybody surround the teepee torch. They should all surround it, and it goes away, and then you're
No, stop,
in the
bro.
forest and shit. you hear.
All around you.
That's Destiny. All right, everybody, surround the teepee torch. Oh shit! God damn it! Everybody in the bus now.
That was so.
It's cold as hell out here.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
Okay, we getting it right here.
Hey!